Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Be Rich, and this is special stuff. Unsanctioned gift of edition from Throne of Oil Drain. Here, let me try to wind my camera one way. There we go. That seems a lot better. So, this is Be Rich, this is Grandpa's Magic, and we're going to crack some cards today. We'll go ahead and crack the Unsanctioned first. Save that gift edition throne for later. Let's get the handy dandy scissors because it didn't want to open. It just my fingers. All right, crack this open. Now, I am super stoked about several of these cards in here. So we've got a little thing that tells you what's what. Yeah, people probably not even gonna read this. Toss it away. So we got the dice. They're not too very. I mean, they're not bad. I like how the numbers are on the diagonal of the die instead of perpendicular like they usually are. But there's nothing to indicate that these are a set of dice from Magic the Gathering. They're just six-sided dice. This is the land pack. Oh, look. Oh yes, this is really what I got this for. This right here, these lands. I mean, there's a couple of cards, that are not reprinted, but that were printed for this set that I really like. But the lands definitely the main point. Let's just get. Sorry that the camera is still out of focus. I don't know what is going on with that. But, those foil ones are just... And the fact that it's not the picture that is foil, but just the little thing around the edge there. There's some goblins and acorn stash. Bunch of beebles. Those lands, though, so beautiful. They say that everything has a squirrel in it. I'm usually good at seeing abstract things like this, but for some reason I can't quite find them, which is sad. I don't see them. I've seen people, trying to point them out, and it's like, okay, I see what you're pointing to, but I just don't see squirrel there. I wish I did. I really do. So, we got Flavor Judge. 1 and a white for a 2/2 Bird Advisor. Tap, choose target spell or ability that targets a permanent you control. Then ask a person outside the game if the story of what will happen makes sense. If they say no, sacrifice Flavor Judge and counter that spell or ability. Reprint of Frankie Peanuts in the new border. That is just freaking amazing. Look at me, I'm R&D. This, I'm unsure about this really. It says choose a number and a second number, one higher. All instances of the first chosen number on permanents, spells, and cards in any zone are the second chosen number. Is that going to include power and toughness? I guess it does, because it does say all instances. Look at me, I'm the DCI. That's always a fun card to play. Ban a card other than a basic land card for the rest of the match. Staying power, 2 and a white for an enchantment. Says until end of turn and this turn effects don't end. This is one of the cards that I'm just like, oh, Yes, I cannot wait to get my hands on this. It's gonna be stupid camera. It's okay. So I'm gonna try to hold them about here. That made it worse. That made it way worse. There we go. We finally come into focus for it. Hey, I'll have to bring the lands back up. Swords of Dungeons and Dragons. That's always a fun card. I actually have another copy uh, from Unstable, and I sometimes do occasionally run it in decks. People don't really say too much about it. This is a knight I'd like to run in my Mardu Knight deck. Then we got Adorable Kitten, AWOL, Ian MC, Go to Jail, Humming, Knight of the Hokey Pokey, Old Guard, Ordinary Pony, Paper Tiger, Strutting Turkey, Underdome, and we got some lands. Now see, I can see the squirrel in that land right there, the squirrel head. That's awesome that I found that. I finally could see one. It's, now that we get the focus and kind of take a look at these lands again. Look at that. They're just so beautiful, I think. Okay, then we will move on to the blue deck. There's sets of cards, in my opinion. So we got Alexander Clamilton, Avatar of Me, Bob, Bevy of Beebles, Chicken a la King, Johnny Combo Player, oh yeah, Richard Garfield, PhD, Water Gun Balloon Game, Carnivorous Death Parrot, Cheaty Face, I love Cheaty Face, Common Courtesy. Whenever a player casts a spell without asking your permission while casting it, counter that spell. Whenever a player asks you permission to cast a spell and you refuse, counter that spell and sacrifice Common Courtesy. The flavor text is, you didn't say the magic word. That is hilarious. I hate counter magic. But that's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Magic. That's so funny. Magic word, enchantment aura, enchant creature. As magic word enters the battlefield, choose a word. Whisper the chosen word. Tap enchanted creature. That's funny. Merman. Rings a bell. Rock lobster. Timeout. Topsy turvy, which is put into the deck upside down, of course. It's an enchantment. The phases of each player's turn are reversed. As long as there are more than 2 players in the game, the turn order is reversed. That's pretty neat. Wheel of Fortune, Underdome, and then we've got Lens. I guess I could see the squirrel there. Okay. On to the next color, which would be black. Although this, she's black and green, she's Golgari. A Cornelia, a fashionable filter. She does a lot of stuff. Enter the dungeon. 2 black for a sorcery. Players play a magic subgame under the table, starting at 5 life and using their libraries as their decks. The winner searches their library for 2 cards, puts those cards into their hand, and shuffles their library. Not too bad. Infernal Spawn of Evil. Infernal Spawn of Evil. And then Infernal Spawnington III Esquire. which is the grandbaby. And so we got the grandpa, and then the dad, and then his baby. So we got 3 Infernal Spawn. Jack in the Box. Oh yeah. We got a bat, a booster tutor. One thing that I'll never actually play because I never keep sealed boosters. Never. They all got to be open. Dirty Rat. Duh. Destroy target creature with reminder text. 1-drop instant. Not too bad. Hoisted Hireling. I actually really like this. When the Unstable event played that dropped, this actually won me one of the games because I was able to hold it up above the table for flying. Then we got Inhumaniac, Jumbo Imp, Poultrygeist, Skull Saucer, 4 and 2 black for a 4/1 flying zombie head. Zombie head. Head is a new creature type. When Skull Saucer enters the battlefield, destroy target creature and put your hand on the table. Sacrifice Skull Saucer when your head, not hand, head stops touching the table. That would kind of suck. Snickering Squirrel, Stinging Scorpion, Underdome, and a bunch of swamps. I'm not even gonna try to look for the squirrel on that one. Do. This one is giving me problems. Blast from the Past literally is a blast from the past. It's got Madness for red, Cycling for 1 in a red, Kicker for 2 in a red, Flashback for 3 in a red, and Buyback for 4 in a red. Blast from the Past deals 2 damage to any target. If the spell was kicked, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. Not too shabby. Boomstacker, that's pretty funny. Infinity Elemental, Pointy Finger of Doom, that's a good card. Stet Draconic Proofreader, he's okay. I would probably just run it in the dragons because he's a dragon. Strategy Schmategy, yet another Ether Vortex. Abstract Iguana Art, Common Iguana, Goblin Haberdasher. Other creatures you control wearing hats in their art have menace. That's so funny. Goblin SWAT Team, Goblin Tutor, Krark's Other Thumb, Paniac, Scissors Lizard, Sixy Beast, such a sexy beast. Super Duper Death Ray. It's an instant that has Trample, which is hilarious. But if it really, it's like deals 4 damage to target creature. Trample says this spell can deal excess damage to its target's controller. So it operates just as normal Trample does. So it's like they got a little 1/1. Well, I'm going to Super Duper Death Ray it, deal 1 to it, and then 3 tramples over to the controller, which is amazing for a spell to have that. A non-permanent. Yes, please. We need more of this in regular sets, please. Okay, I guess there's a squirrel there in the mountain. This one. This is the one that's going to have the one that I really, really like. I really like it. Bingo. Not Bingo. Bingo is cool too. It says, okay, so it's a 1/1 of Trample. Costs 1 in a green. It says, whenever a player casts a spell, put a chip counter on its converted mana cost. Bingo gets +9/+9 for each set of 3 numbers in a row with chip counters on them. Okay, so I noticed that in the Command Zones game, they were talking about it being just a 10/10, getting that +9/+9. I'm like, they're not thinking that if she gets multiple instances, like if I get 1, 8, and 2, and 1, 5, and 6, that's 2 instances. So it's going to get +18/+18. If I got 3 instances, that's another plus. Oh my. It gets really big. Really big. Old Fogey. That is a really old reprint, man. 2 green for a 7/7 dinosaur. It's got phasing, cumulative upkeep 1, echo, fading 3, bands with other dinosaurs, protection from hominids, snow covered planeswalk, flanking, and rampage 2, which is bananas. Pippa, Duchess of Dice. She is pretty and it's Pippa, not Peepa. Mr. Jimmy Wong is talking to you. Not that you'll ever watch this, but it's Pippa, as in the pips of the dice, the dots that are on the dice. Pippa, not Peepa, not Pipa, Pippa. Come on, people, get with the program. Squirrel Farm. Pay 1 and a green, reveal a card in your hand covering the artist credit. Target opponent guesses the artist. If they guess wrong, create a squirrel. Surgeon General Commander. This is the one that I'm really happy to get. For 3 and a green, you get a legendary Wombat Bat Chameleon. He's a 3/3. So whenever you augment, enchant, or mutate a creature you control, draw a card. And he taps for Wooburg. That's going to give you access to a lot of enchantment, Voltron-ish, I guess. Absolutely how I would run it. Timmy Power Gamer. Timmy Power Gamer is definitely good. We've got a who, what, when, where, and why. Bronze Calendar. I may try to play that in one of the decks. Elvish Impersonators, that's funny. Entirely Normal Armchair, Free Range Chicken, Growth Spurt, Half Squirrel, Half Something, Mother Kangaroo, Slaying Mantis, Spirit of the Season, Wild Crocodile, Underdome, and the Forest. See, I can see the squirrel in the sky there. Okay, so now we got that out of the way, because that's most definitely fun. Because the best thing, obviously, are these lands. These lands are just beautiful. Sorry, I can't stop looking at them. But we're gonna get on to this bad boy. Oh yeah. We got the mini box that is absolutely freaking useless. Wizards, come on, get with the program. We got Fervent something, I can't remember its name. I play with him in Arena all the time. Nice foil outer cover, which is pretty neat, I guess. I'll open this up to reveal this right here, this lovely poster-like thing, which is pretty neat. Don't steal. Bad. Get you in all kinds of trouble. You don't want to get into trouble. Here's the bigger spin down. Yeah. Very, very pretty. Very pretty indeed. Land pack, right? Good. I don't think there's anything special to these lands. Yeah, it's just regular land pack. Derp. Piper of the Swarm. Foil. This is the foil land pack. Yeah, all the nice, beautiful foils. A couple of nondescript little, reminder thingies nobody pays any attention to. Go ahead and plop that in there. Oh man, look at Let's go ahead and divide these up here. Mm. Oh, okay, so yeah. We will save this one for last. Tomb Raider, Ogre Errant, True Love's Kiss, Wishful Merfolk, Fell the Pheasant, Steel Gray's Griffin, Signpost Scarecrow, Redcap Raiders, Merfolk's Secret Keeper. Yep, that's for the commons. Then Spectre Shriek, Merryleaf Pixie, Mysterious Pathlighter for the uncommons, and Once Upon a Time for the rare. Ooh, we got a foil tournament grounds. That's definitely going to be going into one of the night decks. Then we got the Swamp and a Wolf. Once Upon a Time's not a bad pool. Not a bad pool. Decent card. Very decent. So we got Bartered Cow, Moonlit Scavengers, Bargain, Ardenvale Paladin, Malevolent Noble, Rosethorn Halberd, Scorching Dragonfire, Merfolk Secret Keeper, Fierce Witch Stalker, Gingerbread Cabin for the commons. In the uncommons, we got a lovely non-foil fancy art. I can't collector showcase frame. That's what it's called. Heraldic Banner. Yes, I needed another one of those. Slaying Fire. Stormfist Crusader for the rare. It's not that bad of a pool. Although, I think I already have one in both my night decks. So, don't know what I'm going to do with it. And on to the next pack. We will start off with Mistford River Turtle. Thrill of Possibility. It's not a bad card. I like to, in Arena, I'll pitch Risk Factor to this to draw the two cards and cast Risk Factor later. It's a beautiful combination of two cards there. Silver Flame Squire, Foreboding Fruit, Sporecap Spider, Trapped in the Tower. Trapped in the Tower is really decent, powerful card. For one of white's enchantment, enchant creature without flying. So it has a small drawback. You can't target creatures with flying, but it says enchant creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. That has saved my butt so many times, putting it on just the right creature, just holding off until they put out the one creature that they wish they wouldn't activate. Then we got Golden Egg, Idyllic Grange, Garenbrig Paladin, Eye Collector. That is for the commons. Uncommon starts us off with a Deafening Silence, which is very rude. Wintermoor Commander, Trail of Crumbs, and we got a Linden Steadfast Queen for the rare. Not a bad pool. I like Linden a lot, especially in my mono white life gain decks. Absolutely. On to pack number 4. We got Merchant of the Veil will start us off. Youthful Knight, Opt, always a good card. Thrill of Possibility, Tempting Witch, Insatiable Appetite, Outmuscle, Mystic Sanctuary, Unexplained Vision, Knight of the Keep. That'll be the commons. Uncommons will be Enchanted Carriage, Righteousness, which is some just absolute crazy. Belle of the Brawl, Area, First of Lochthwain. That's a decent pool. Very decent pool. I don't think I don't know if I have one of these or not. Maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't crack packs as often as I used to, and my memory's just shit. So, Witching Well will start us off in this pack. Embereth, Paladin, Prized Griffin, Wishful Merfolk, Tempting Witch, Sporecap Spider, Mystic Sanctuary, Merfolk Secret Keeper, Fierce Witchstalker, Prophet of the Peak will be the commons, Clockwork Servant, Cauldron's Gift, Sir Alan the Lion's Claw for the uncommons, Happily Ever After for the rare. That's such a goofy card. I'm not a big fan of it, and I'm a fan of you win the game effects, absolutely, but this one's just weird. It's like a more restrictive coalition victory, but it's like, why not just give us coalition victory back? Dang it! So mad that coalition victory is banned. So Tome Raider will start us off. Crystal Slipper for next. Bartered Cow, Foreboding Fruit, Sporecap Spider, Merfolk Secret Keeper, Fierce Witchstalker, Prophet of the Peak, Wicked Guardian, the commons. Uncommons, Revenge of Ravens, not a bad card. Mad Ratter, Improbable Alliance, that's a very good card. And Vantress Gargoyle, bleh, probably the most poopy of all the cards in the set. We got a foil Bake into a Pie, which isn't bad. Not bad. You get to destroy a creature and create a food. We got a night token on an island. On to the next pack, which will be pack number 7. Moonlit Scavengers will start us off with a Barge In, Arvindale Paladin, Forever Young, Rosethorn Acolyte, Silver Flame Ritual, Searing Barrage, Eye Collector, Charmed Sleep, Lochthwain Gargoyle. Once in Future will start us off for the uncommons. Into the Story, Sir Conrad the Grim. That's a good card. I wish that I could pull one in foil of him. Ooh, the Royal Scions for our rare mythic slot. That's a good card. That's a good pull. I don't believe I've actually had one yet. I'm fairly certain I don't have a Royal Scions until now, which is good because it's a good card. I don't know where I'm going to put it, to be honest. Possibly Kess? Kess Storm Deck probably wants it the most. Because I do have, now mind you, I do have a Golos Super Friends deck, but I just feel that Kess Storm wants it more. So the next pack, Ogre Air, Buying Provisions, Malevolent Noble, Rosethorn Halberd, Crashing Drawbridge, Gingerbrute, that's a really good card. Lochthwain Paladin, Witch's Cottage, that's a really good card. Merryleaf Rider will be the commons for this pack. Into a non-foil Tournament Grounds, Drown in the Loch, meh. Fairy Vandal, Love Struck Beast, not too shabby. Yeah, it's got the adventure. You create a 1/1. It's a 5/5 for 3. But it can't attack unless you control a 1/1 creature. It can still block though. And we got a foil so tiny. That's actually good because that'll go in my Layla deck. Absolutely, because I think I have a non-foil in there, and I'm a sucker for foils, as we all know. And it's an enchantment that makes a creature so tiny, so tiny. Onto pack, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pack 9. Bloodhaze Wolverine, Fortifying Provisions, Moonlit Scavengers, Memory Theft, Rosethorn Halberd, Lochthwain Paladin, Gingerbrute, Trapped in a Tower, Golden Egg, Idyllic Grange, the commons. Hypnotic Sprite will start us off for the uncommons into a Sage of the Falls, Arcanist Owl. Not too bad. Worthy Knight. Now, see, that is beautiful pull because I did not have one of these yet for my Knight deck. That's definitely going into the Knight deck. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. I didn't want to buy it, you know? I was just like, I'd rather just try to pull it. Because it's trying to find a spot. That's the rough part now, see? Like, as much as I do want it, part of me is like, oh, it's going to be a pain. So, 7 dwarves will start us off. It'd be so funny to crack a pack of Eldraine and be like, there's seven dwarves in the commons. That would be amazing. I would love to see that. Outflank, Opt, Malevolent Noble, Insatiable Appetite, Borrow Witches, Weapon Rack, Beloved Princess, Vantress Paladin, Hinge Walker, Embreth Shieldbreaker will start us off for the uncommons into a Deathless Knight. That's not too bad. Oakheim Adversary. Then we got a Wishclaw Talisman for the rare. I've used it a couple of times on Arena. I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, yeah, it tutors. It allows them to tutor. Yeah, you get a tutor twice with it, but I don't know. Might go into a Layla, maybe. I don't know. Dun dun dun. Onto the fancy pack. And we will start off with Mantle of Tides, Roving Keep, Outmuscle. These are all foil, mind you. Youthful Knight, Silver Flame Squire, Fling, Sir Eleanor the Discerning, Righteousness, Inquisitive Puppet, not a bad card. These are Showcase Frames, non-foil, Order of Midnight, Flaxen Intruder, Lonesome Unicorn, Rowan's Battle Guard, non-foil uncommon, Faber Elder as our extended art rare. That's probably a good penny. It's a decent card. Definitely going to go into Golos for sure. Then we got a foil Giant Killer for 1 white. He's a human peasant for 1/2. He's a instant adventure though for 2 and a white. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. The creature has pay 1 on the white, tap target creature. And then a foil bear token with foil food on the back. All this foliage. And the Royal Scions and the Faber Elder, not too shabby of pools. I think that we did pretty well. Probably not the best. Yeah, nowhere near great, but we did good enough. I think we did good enough to definitely worth buying, in my opinion. Whether it's actually worth the money value, it's not really the biggest problem. But yeah. So there you have it. Unsanctioned, another gift box, and I think that will be all for today. So until next time, GG.